Wanderers are coming out of the ceiling! There's spitting chili sauce everywhere! Can't you see them?
Calm down. What you're seeing are just hallucinations. You're at a hospital. You're safe now. You're awake. How are you feeling? Do you remember what you were doing before you lost consciousness?
Stop spawning wanderers! I want to go to the area that only drops hot sauce.
Hey, don't let him hit his head again.
Your companion is next to you. If he shows similar symptoms, press the call button.
You're here too? I have a really bad headache. You can give me a massage. I don't need the doctor. Not really. Everything is spinning. This position is good. My dizziness disappeared. I don't want to hear a story. Your massage was very effective. I feel a lot better now. Your hand is also warm. It's making the pain in my nerves go away. I also only discovered it today. I honorably left with the light seal of approval. I proved to the doctors that I've already recovered. I memorized the information on their department's bulletin board. Then I told them that someone with head trauma couldn't do that. I was eager to go home, and I was worried that my neighbor would forget to pick me up. It's for you, but it's not ready yet. The store owner's aesthetic taste needs improvement. Give me a moment. Let's just drop it off at Jeremiah's flower shop. I was afraid my neighbor would refuse to let me in. I bought this because I want to tell her it won't happen again, face to face. I didn't realize your trust in me had become so fragile. Because of its design or its quality? What about me? In your heart, I'm not as good as this ugly fruit basket? Then you can punish me to your heart's content. Me and my mouth. Yeah, anything. So you were talking about cleaning when you said we'd work up a sweat. I'm not. You misheard. I was admiring your methods for tricking people into doing manual labor. Where do you want me to start? You don't need to do that. Is that my only redeeming quality? The stuff you've been hoarding fits perfectly in here. You can ask your neighbor for help if it's difficult for you. He has another advantage. He has very good stamina. I have multiple ways to prove myself to you. A coat rack? You bought these when you first moved in. I don't know. That's why I'm interrogating it. The box is covered in dust, which means you haven't touched it since last year. The tape shows no signs of being opened. It's clear that the plan was cancelled before it even started. Who were you originally planning to go with? Judging by the design, they're for children. You never thought about me at that time? These designs are good for adults. I booked us a spot for tonight's fireworks show. We can bring them along. Last night, right after you said you were just my neighbor. Yeah, I was afraid you'd refuse to see a neighbor who was stopping by. Did the fireworks repair some of your trust? Since the fruit basket and sparklers can't satisfy you, I need confirmation for whether or not I reclaimed my status as your most special neighbor. Then, can I request more privileges, since I have this status now? We have time. If we leave before dusk, we can catch up on a long afternoon nap together. Should we share some with them? You don't have to say yes if you don't want to. And a little girl quietly watching. I've learned about children's obsession with sparklers. At the time, someone else got robbed. When I first came here, the backtrackers were still together. It happened during New Year's. People were setting off fireworks, so they wanted to join in. But they couldn't breathe in the smoke and had a bad cough for several days. Jeremiah complained about the kids who took away the sparklers he bought. They didn't leave one for him. It was too noisy. You know why. Do I really have to say it? Some things are more fun with two people.
Mister, do you have a lighter? We built a huge castle. When it lights up, it'll be prettier than Lincoln Tower.
Lincoln Tower's lights stay on until it's late at night.
Huh?
Don't burn your hair.
Our castle is prettier than Lincoln Tower.
Yeah, it's a unique bonfire. They'll leave us alone, though. I don't want to play customer service all night. Besides, it didn't really discourage them. In our world, sparklers are just sparklers, no matter what shape they have. But in the eyes of children, they're a glowing castle, and its light is just as real as Lincoln Towers. When I was young, the only thing that could be considered a toy was a wooden sword. The process of honing one's swordsmanship is similar to how those children play with sparklers. Once you've mastered the existing techniques, you need to use your imagination to constantly break them down, combine them, and create something new. And you'll remember that feeling of coming up with a technique that's uniquely your own. Yeah, what ultimately stays with you isn't a technique. A mindset or feeling from a certain moment, some kind of touch, or something someone said to me. These are the more genuine traces. They will. To resist the erosion of time, the traces we leave behind must be vivid and genuine. Or we could light up the entire night. Sparklers are about who you play with. Should we play our own way? One heart might feel lonely. Let's add another to keep it company. When fireworks end, their traces will quickly fade away. This is tight. Are you afraid I'll disappear? As long as we hold hands, we won't get separated. Fireworks are beautiful, but what you can touch feels more real. Sparklers can illuminate us just fine. It's loud, huh? It wasn't on purpose. When I'm with you, I can't help myself sometimes. We were interrupted again, but it's not a dream this time. Are you sleepy? Then close your eyes and wait 10 minutes. I'll wake you up. I don't do that. Most of the time, anyway.
Mister, these are the leftover sparklers from earlier. I'm giving them back to you.
Shh.
Okay. You weren't watching the fireworks, though. You were looking at her.
I've been watching the fireworks for too long. I'm a little tired.
Isn't looking at her also tiring?
She's more aesthetically pleasing. Wake up. Didn't you hear everything? I wanted to compliment you. Complimenting people requires inspiration. Surely you already have an idea. They'll be there for a very, very long time. From now on, I'll remember tonight whenever I think about fireworks, nighttime, and the riverside. I'll also remember the mark you've left on me.